Gitanjali Achrekar and I welcome you back to this course on Indian monetary and financial system. Today we will do module number 2 titled The Definition, Functions and Characteristics of Money under Unit 1 Money and Money Supply. Learning outcomes. The learner should be able to understand the definition and functions of money and the unique characteristics of money. Let's start with the definition of money. General acceptability as a means of payment or as a medium of exchange is the unique feature of money. Money has the power to purchase things directly in the market. Then, what makes money money? This brings us to the important definitions of money. Professor Walker defines money is what money does. Professor Crowther defines money as anything that is generally acceptable as a means of exchange and which at the same time acts as a measure and store of value. Here, anything refers to currency notes and currency coins in an economy. Professor Milton Friedman explains money as the sum total of currency plus all adjusted deposits in the commercial banks. Gurley and Shaw define money as the sum of currency, demand deposits, and other deposits and claims against the financial intermediaries weighted suitably. Money is a matter of functions four: a medium, a measure, a standard, a store. The definition of money leads us to important functions which money performs. Let us begin with how money acts as a medium of exchange. Money provides the service of a medium of exchange. It facilitates exchange of goods and services in the market, unlike in the barter exchange, where goods were exchanged for goods. A person or employee today accepts his salary in the form of currency notes or bank deposits as he knows it will be accepted at the stores where he goes to purchase food, clothing, medicines, and other goods and services. Thus, money has overcome the problems of barter and increased the efficiency in exchange transactions in an economy. Money also acts as a unit of account. Money provides a common unit of measurement by which the value of various goods and services in different physical units of measurement can be expressed in one denomination, that is, its monetary value or price in a currency. Since values of diverse goods and services can be expressed in a common unit, that is, price, one can compare various goods and services before buying them as consumers. Even producers can work out their costs of production, distribution, etc., with the help of money as a unit of measurement. Thus, money acts as a measure of value or as a unit of account. The third most important function of money is acting as a store of value. Money allows value to be stored easily, thereby providing the service of a store of value. If you do not use all your accumulated rupees to buy goods and services today, you can hold the rest for future use, assuming prices remain constant. If prices rise rapidly over time, then money does not serve well as a store of value. Of course, there are other financial assets like shares, bonds, bank fixed deposits, which serve this store of value function better and also earn some income over time. But yet, people prefer to hold money, and that is due to money being perfectly liquid. Money is also a very good standard of deferred payment. Money is useful because of its ability to serve as a standard of deferred payment. Money is used as a means of repaying a debt in future. The value of all future deferred payments can be made in terms of money. Money links a present value of an asset to its future value. Thus, money helps in the operations and functioning of various financial markets like credit markets, stock exchange, future markets, derivative markets, and foreign exchange markets. Let us see then the characteristics of money. Money in the form of currency notes and coins are durable in nature. They are convenient and easy to carry for the general public. They can be divided into smaller denominations. Money is widely accepted as a means of exchange. Money is legal tender in an economy. It cannot be copied, though illegal fake notes are printed sometimes by antisocial elements. Money is the most liquid asset in an economy. Advantages and disadvantages of money. The printing of money is economical to the government or central bank. It is high value in a small note. Money is uniform in quality. It is helpful to commercial banks. It is also helpful to the central bank to regulate or control the money supply in the economy. Disadvantages. Currency notes, for instance, get spoiled and damaged easily. Oversupply of money is sometimes due to monetization of high deficits, meaning when governments of a economy face deficit in their budget, they force central banks to increase the money supply. This is called as monetization of high deficits, and this can lead to inflation in the economy. High inflation creates loss of confidence among the public in the money. The unique characteristics of money are hidden in its functions. Money is a matter of functions for a medium, a measure, a standard, and a store. People value money for the above reasons. Money has unique features of convenience, economy, uniformity, and reliability. But the major drawback of money is its oversupply can lead to inflation and fall in its own value and loss of confidence. Thank you.